Me too. Alright, are you ready, Coolpro? Are you ready to get the beating of your life?
Whoa, I wouldn't consider it a beating of my life. Are you ready to get wrecked?
Wrecked! Okay, alright. Hold, that's enough out of you, man. Alright, we're gonna start this speedrun, and we're gonna start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright,
Okay, motherfucker, let's do this shit.
what are you talking about? Jesus Christ, man. Now, hello everyone, my name is Nintendogen64. I am your reigning and defending IAS Champion, and I'm racing this jabroni over here, Coolpro195, right?
That's correct.
And we are doing a speedrun in Banjo-Kazooie, the original, to 100% Mumbo's Mountain, okay? Simple, easy. Something as simple that Coolpro himself could even figure it out. That's how simple this speedrun is. This is so below me. This whole thing is below me. You know what, mate? I consider this a complete waste of my time. I should be in the grand final already. I don't see why I should have to race you losers, just to earn my way to the grand final. I am better than this, okay?
If we're such losers, why put up with us?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm forced to because Mr. Ratchet5 is the host of this tournament, and I have to enter it just like anyone else. But mark my words, I am going to win this tournament, defend the championship, and become the greatest speedrunner of all time. And that is a fact, and you can take that to the bank, okay?
The Bank of America or the
Oh.
Bank of Australia?
Well, the bank of anywhere, really. Any bank. Any recognized banking society will tell you the same thing, that I am the best in the world at speedrunning. Especially Banjo-Kazooie, which is my game. So, I mean, this is pretty much a foregone conclusion that I'm going to win, so, why even bother?
You give it a da 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 da.
Why even bother? Seriously. Anyway, so, this is, the first Rest in Peace tournament, or Running in the Past tournament, I guess it's called. And,
They both fit well.
well, I think the tournament was designed for my. I think it was designed for my opponents because after I win, your career as a speedrunner will be over, so you will rest in peace, I guess. But I guess that's neither here nor there because we're doing this this speedrun now. Look, Coolpro, how familiar are you with the game Banjo-Kazooie? Like, was this one of your childhood classics?
It was sort of, in some ways.
Yeah.
It's just that the amount of time I kind of got to play as a child was sort of limited because my uncles only had the Nintendo 64 for quite a bit.
So you'd often go over to your uncle's house to play this game, right?
Yeah, but this is when I was really small.
Yeah.
Before I even started primary.
Oh, wow. So we're going back, 1990s or something like that.
Yeah, early 90s. Well, not early 90s, I mean,
90s.
early
5 years
my
before you
years.
were born.
Yeah, I know.
Coolpro has been playing this game since 5 years before he was born. That's how dedicated he
Yeah,
is.
I was -5 years old when I first started playing this.
Jeez. That's some serious dedication right there. That is.
Yeah. Although it's fun. It's funny because this game came out in 1998, so I kind of got an early prototype. A really early prototype.
Yeah, before Rare even progressed to making 3D games. You were playing this 2D on the SNES, probably.
Yeah, like Super Nintendo version.
It's funny to think, actually, because I probably played this game when you would consider it to be a new game, I guess. Because I probably played this either a year or 2 years after it came out for the first time. Which is kind of strange to think that it was a new game at the time. Because it didn't feel like a new game to me. It felt like an old game. It felt like a classic, even when I first played it. I guess that's just a testament to how timeless this game really is. Now, look, some people will say that the control scheme is a bit funky, which I agree with. Like, the hit detection and the movement of the characters is kind of a bit weird. But once you get the hang of it, once you get used to the fluidity of how the game controls, it's a very, very enjoyable game.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta agree with you there. Like, how it feels more like a classic, especially since how it comes to a testament of the games changing through time.
The fact is, I would argue that this game holds up better than most Crash Bandicoot games. which is interesting to think. I mean, Crash 3 came out the same year as this game. I mean, comparing this to Crash 3 is like, I don't know. It's very bizarre to think that these two games came out the same year, because this game just does so much more with the genre than Crash Bandicoot did. You know, everyone. I look. I like Crash Bandicoot too. I'm not a super Crash hater or anything, but like, by 1998, I think the whole formula had worn off and they needed to do something new. And then, by the time Wrath of Cortex came out, it was just, I mean, was that game just the visual of going through the motions or what? Because seriously, by Wrath of Cortex, I mean, seriously, it was beating a dead horse, I guess.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, it did reuse the same concept from Crash 3.
Yeah, but that's my problem with it, though, is the fact that it did reuse the same concept so obviously, without, like, adding anything new.
I prefer emulation myself, as well. For some reason, it doesn't want to slam down on the button. You know, this kind of reminds me of Pac-Man World. Like, whenever you slam down on buttons to get platforms to come up.
Oh, yeah.
Even though, like, Pac-Man World came out a year after.
I quite like Pac-Man World. I enjoyed that game as a kid as well. Ah, fuck. The monkey hit me with his whatever he throws.
The macaco.
What are they, mangoes or something? Or oranges? Now, he says they're oranges. They look more like mangoes to me.
Who says they look like mangoes?
I say they look like mangoes.
Okay.
You know, the things the monkey throws.
Yeah.
They look like mangoes, but he says they're oranges. I don't know who to believe. The giant monkey or my own intuition. It's getting to a sad point where I'm believing that a monkey is correct over me, but whatever. How many jiggies do you have?
I think I have like 2 or 3.
Oh. Wow.
How many do you have?
I'm kicking your ass, man. I have like...
I had a feeling.
I have like 7 or 8 jiggies. In fact, I'll pause it. I have 8 jiggies. Jesus Christ. This is
fucking hell.
What am I doing? I'm wasting my time here. And
what the fuck is up with the camera angle?
And I just got my first honeycomb piece. What do you know? I'm telling you, like, this is my game. If there was ever a tournament that you could tell that someone was going to win just from the start, just from the way it started, then it would be this one. I'm guaranteeing you, I'm gonna go undefeated in this tournament. I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna finally earn the respect that I rightfully deserve as the champion. Because I feel, look, hey, I feel that for a while now, people think I'm just some kind of like paper champion who wins via cheating or something. Like, people think that I somehow cheated to become champion. Or that I cheated when I beat Ratchet 5 those 2 times. Or that 1 time, rather. But...
yeah.
Look, I think if I win this tournament... Well, let me rephrase that. When I win this tournament, I will put the doubters to bed. And there's, yeah, nothing anyone else can do about this. I'm never losing another speedrun as long as I live. And that may be a very bold claim, but I think I can back it up.
You know, it's funny how this is a Banjo-Kazooie, like, exclusive tournament when the thumbnail is the R.I.P. tombstone from Crash 2.
No, it's from this game.
Really?
Yeah.
It looked like the Crash 2 one.
It's from Mad Monster Mansion, which is like level 7, I think, of this game.
Oh, 5th Jiggy.
I got my 10th Jiggy. And I just got the 2nd honeycomb piece. Now I'm about to exit the level and win the speedrun.
You're no doubt one. I was gonna say, there's no doubt that you're gonna win.
Coolpro, Pedro, whatever you want to call yourself, you have just been decimated, victimized, and destroyed by myself. Okay? And you can go and tell everyone...
whatever it may be.
Go tell everyone in World Cup speedruns, go tell everyone else in I am a speedrunner, R.I.P. Doesn't matter that I have just beaten the speedrun, and I am as good as I say I am. Because I just won. It's over.